Hello, and welcome back to good old Sunday night news for IPDL. We got here the week 1 review. It is me, your host, alongside Evan, Cello, and Velocity.
Hey, what's up?
Unfortunately, our extra analysis, battle analysis person that we hired on could not make it this week due to some unforeseen circumstances.
He's fighting a stove and refrigerator.
He's quite literally still in the kitchen.
He's cooking up.
Yeah. He'll be ready to serve a delicious meal next week, gang.
But we do got 7 battles for you today. We got the 6 chosen from our normal battle analysis. People we've had from previous seasons, being Evan and Velocity. They take their 3 each. But as a special thing, since it was a podcast battle, we have chosen Evan and Velocity to be the first battle we look at tonight.
Yo, this is the first one we're doing?
We're starting. I mean, to be fair,
we are starting hot.
I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of a
it's such
shootout,
a great
so.
battle.
I mean, I think you would think that.
Everything went perfectly.
So we're gonna get that set up first. But in the meanwhile, talk about how you guys' week was.
Week was.
Yeah.
It was okay. I wish I was a little more productive at work. Realistically.
You're not doing exactly what you want to, accomplish there?
I started to get a little bogged down, Yeah, I also a deer attacked my car mid-movement, and that happened.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Who won, the deer or your car?
Not my car.
Oh, oh no.
I mean, I was okay.
This is like the second time this year that your car has been like fucked up on the way to work.
That's true.
Yeah, it is the second time this year that that's happened, which is crazy because up until that point, I had never really been like in a reportable accident.
Yeah.
Well, like there was like one time where someone scraped my bumper and I just let them go because I didn't really care, And there was one time where I was in my manager's car at the time, and some lady just plowed into me going 40 and a 25 at a stop. And I was like, all right, well, I'm not really counting that one.
Yeah, if I try to ask a good question, how is there enough space for there to be deer in Rhode Island?
We got them everywhere. They're here with the turkeys.
You guys got turkeys too?
Yeah.
You're talking to one right now.
Oh, fuck. That's so true.
Big turkey.
Oh, speaking of big turkeys, you guys want to talk about your battle any amount before we get into it?
So, there was a decent amount of prep that went into, obviously, week 1 here between me and Ryan Pro. And for some reason, we just had a bit of a blank spot when it came to a set that one of these mons could be running. And then I doubled down on that blank spot by just doing a poor Terra and getting incredibly unlucky.
Unlucky. Well, we'll get into it.
I prepped completely alone. I don't need a control panel running my things.
You don't need the NASA Command Center?
I didn't even ask for a review. Dude, this fucking Goldengo though, holy, the tanky boy.
Yeah, was not expecting max defense Goldengo.
You want to give any insight to your nicknames as well while we go?
Oh yeah, it was all for this guy. It was all for Big Shaman. Because his name doesn't change. I guess I could have named him Big Shaman, but like, nah.
I just picked stuff I thought was funny.
Yeah.
What do you find funny about Walpurgis? Day and night.
I don't know, it was something on my mind at the time, and then I thought, well, everybody knows about Walpurgis.
So we're gonna stop here for a second.
Yep.
Why is there no Walpurgis Day?
So, put it into perspective. When I was looking at the calc, Terra Ice hitting all 3 times should kill this thing. However, you were max defense for like no fucking reason.
No reason.
I mean, the reason is it walls my entire team and I lose. But I did not at any point think about that, or did Ryan think about that when we were
when
prepping
the
my
prep
team?
is good.
Yeah,
Also, that thing
exactly.
is not fucking full defense, just so you're aware.
It's enough that it's a problem.
I have exactly 0 investment in defense.
Do you have HP at least?
I do have full HP invest.
Okay, well, there we go. Anyways, then this happens.
Society.
Just fucking hit, bro.
Yeah, I hit once.
Well, okay, you're right. Hit it all.
Now, the bigger problem here is that if I just hadn't done that, oh, also that crit didn't help. If I just hadn't done that and then was able to get this sword stance off and then still, Terra Steel, probably could have been off to the races, but now we're just sad and alone.
Depression. Any flame body burns?
No.
No, unlucky. Oh, also yes, Sparky brings up a good point that I also am remembering too now. Didn't you think it was the wrong enamours?
Oh, that was only for one calc.
That was
okay.
one calc.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was not the Quackavall calc.
I think it was this turn right here. You were like, how does it hit so hard but take no damage or something like that?
It was off of this heavy slam.
Yep.
I was like, why did that not do like 60? And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I have the wrong enamours.
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad of a situation. I was probably clicking heavy slam to begin with there.
Oh, absolutely.
Big Willow Gaming.
We love getting Will-O-Wisp.
I feel like throwing away the scissor there wasn't maybe the best option either, with this being up.
Yeah, I probably should have went into the duck, then got the scissor in for a bullet punch.
Hindsight's 50-50.
So true.
That's the unfortunate part, because if I was able to at least pick up the kill there, it would at least wouldn't have been a 6-0. Probably could have clawed back maybe one more kill with Dragapult.
But it just set you too far behind, you know?
Yeah, as I said, there was just never a good time for me to regain momentum.
And then we got to the roost part of the battle.
Fucking trying to waste my damn time, brother.
Zard saying who's gonna suggest this battle for the pod once I start stalling it out.
Base.
I'm glad you had taunt, because I was gonna go the distance.
I know full well you would have gone the fucking distance. The real question is, would I have stayed in for the entire thing if you were gonna do it for the whole thing?
I think you could have just calm-minded and went from there.
Say, brother, I assume you could have also at any point, either one calm-minded or just gone into Samurott.
Hammer-on, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But, yeah, that was our special edition battle between Evan and Velocity this week.
I got 6-0!
You got 6-0.
Yippee! I didn't lose them on.
We will go into the first battle of Evan's suggestions, which is Jackie versus Lotus, I believe?
Yeah.
That is what this is.
Yeah. Just the showdown names, sometimes when they're either new or returning, don't always line up in my brain, so have to double check. But any specific reason for this highlight?
Now correct me if I'm wrong, Lotus is new? Or at least this is the first time I've seen Lotus play?
First IPDL, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I just wanted to highlight one, a new player, and two, a returning player. And then there were just a couple moments during this match that I kind of just went,
Huh?
that I want to discuss as we get to them.
I
I just like Lotus's avatar. I think that's a really good avatar.
That is a good avatar.
I don't think I've seen it before.
That's a cool one. I like that one.
First
I haven't
off,
seen it before either.
Scale shot on the sashed crocodile, that's fun.
That is fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, goodbye.
Anyways.
Yeah, Rocky helmet.
Yeah. Rocky helmet's not something you commonly see on Wash.
Can you pause it?
Yep.
I said this in the... I don't know who I was watching with, but I said it at the time. The Rocky helmet didn't get knocked off because it killed on knockoff?
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yep.
That's crazy. I think that's an insane interaction.
Knockoff has a weird thing where the Mon's secondary effect doesn't activate until, like, after the move is fully done, kind of a thing. So if you die during the move, for whatever reason, it just doesn't go off. But there's also weird interactions where, like, if Knockoff is gonna kill a Mon, that stuff like Red Card doesn't actually activate. It's weird.
Well, what if you, like, emergency exited out?
I couldn't give you the answer, to be honest.
Or, like, any of those, like, you know what I mean?
Pokemon has some weird interactions at the end of the day.
I know if Knockoff would have triggered Sash, you still live.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's like a, you know, like Red Card or whatever. Like, if you can't, well, Red Card wouldn't activate, obviously, but, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Stuff that would get consumed. The berry, like the dark berry, whatever the fuck it's called.
So
actually, that gets consumed before
yeah.
damage calculation, so it even makes the move worse because you don't get the boost from them having an item.
Yeah, it's some very weird interaction on timings. One weird thing I want to point out here, though, we also see a Rocky helmet on the Dondozo, so both bulky water types this week bringing a helmet. Not something you normally see with these mons.
I feel like this is a Rocky helmet season after all.
Is this trying to, like, kill Mousehold's potential before it even gets realized?
Yeah, brother, don't do that. I haven't this season.
You're the one boosting Rocky helmet stocks, brother. Look what you did to the Komodo market.
That actually explains a lot why one of the mods from the match today had it. I didn't even think about it. I was like, why does this have a helmet on it? Why do people keep running damn helmet against me, man?
Yep.
So here we see a Stored Power Lottie.
We love Stored Power Lottie.
It's especially the dual dance variety, which is like completely common, but there's no dark type here, so nothing's really gonna stop it inherently.
Well, we die of toxicity.
It does have toxic.
Me when my veins are pumped full of chemicals. I
think you struggled a little bit to get that one out, buddy.
By one.
So we see the toxic coming down again on here, but
that was so funny.
Yep.
Straight into the rest.
And it is Sleep Talk.
Whoa.
Wave Crash is also not the most common move choice for the Dozo, just because a lot of people run it more bulky, but it hits really hard.
It twice on the Sleep Talk is crazy.
That's true.
If that's me, I hit rest both of those fucking Sleep Talks.
Didn't we also get the double protect out of the Gliscor?
No, that was one protect. We ate the first.
Oh yeah, the rocks. You're right. All right, so here's one of the moments. We just saw how much damage close combat does. Let's click Thunder Punch that does less.
Hit him with a Thunder Punch.
Yeah. I wonder if that was a high roll for the close combat, though. Even like if it is,
do you think it was like high to min?
I'm saying if it was, then that's just a rough idea. Maybe the reason for the Thunder Punch could have also been the chance of paralyzing.
Word on the street is there was supposed to be a Terra Electric occurring during that.
Forgot to click the button. Unlucky.
We see the Cycling Lizard come out as a sack. Crit probably was not necessary.
Not at all.
We see Gliscor come out, hit the Faded Protect button. We see Ice Punch come in. This is another Ha moment coming up right here.
I mean, it reduces the effectiveness.
No. I'm questioning probably what's about to happen this turn. No? Pretty soon we'll see.
I'm waiting.
The Valiant switches out, and I just don't understand why.
It could be to preserve.
Yeah, but you lose your
Quark. Lose your Quark.
Yeah, that's true. I guess the question was, does the Quark get there in the end if you keep it up versus the Toxic?
That's also
We love Triple Axel. You people need to find a new fucking ice move to use.
Yeah, it's called Spinner, brother.
It's the Hurricane of Ice.
That's pretty sure. That's
called Blizzard.
No, Blizzard hits more often than Hurricane and Triple Axel.
I don't know if that's true.
No, that's fact.
I don't know. Seeming a little sus over there.
Who's on the fraud watch desk?
It is him, yeah. And then we got the close combat to close it out.
Yeah, but like, what mons are you seeing use Blizzard other than like Alolan Ninetales already in the snow? You know?
Yeah, you aren't.
That's just what I'm trying to bring up.
Wait, do you know how many triple Axels missed like or hit once to 0 times this week? It's insane.
It is pretty insane.
Known fraud on Fraud Watch, more at 11. Thank you, Charlie, for that comment.
Up next we got good old Kimchi versus Hellborn here. This is also a first battle into the league. Is there any specific reasons though that you wanted to highlight this?
There is something, but I can't remember now.
Oh my god, this guy's such a fraud!
Hey, dude, I said new season. I said new season, new me.
Yeah,
I'm coming acting prepared with the information on why I want to highlight a battle. And Homeboy just goes,
Oh my fucking
Hellborn
God.
funny.
Well, I can't. First of all, Yen Mega. Enough said.
Oh, so true.
Second of all, Hellborn. Once again, enough said. Third of all, I can't say what you said, where he's like, "Oh, we got a new player in the league. Gotta wanna highlight some new blood, because then it sounds like I'm copying you."
I mean, you could have that as like an additive, you know?
So my guess is something happened in like turns 1 through 5, and I was like, "Haha, that's funny."
Bro, you need like sticky notes or something.
Okay, I'll write it down next time.
This is why we hired Cake.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. We were supposed to have an actual analysis here.
That's fair, that's fair. Oh.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Oh.
It's the karmic punishment. We go from that into static.
Okay.
Divine retribution.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Whoa, Axel. What is happening? We're throwing nuclear
Wait,
bombs.
wait. So, Jirachi outsped the Cleaver, but the Cleaver outsped the Sandy Shock, so they both were scarfed? That's what I'm getting. So it was a turn 1 scarf moment of the Iron Head flinch. Pretty crazy. Oh.
Yeah, well, there we see the proof. And now we have a vest, but it doesn't really matter.
And then we have a Scarf Darkrai, though.
A bug of all time.
Oh.
No, detected.
But detect this.
Holy shit, we're detect endure. I remember why I picked this battle. This battle's sick.
Oh, yeah. I suppose.
We're enduring.
Oh, Terrabog. It's fucking terrible.
Listen, all I'm saying is, if I was Kimchi there, I was dead. I got mixed. What can I say?
What do you mean you got mixed?
I got mixed.
What is that?
Living at 1? Holy.
What Mambo Swine has no switch-ins? How could this be? Can we just comment on the Mutton Man before he dies?
Boom, the Mutton Man's gone.
The Mutton Man. Oh. Mirror Herb? Oh,
For the people...
no. What?
Oh my
wait, was that through? It was.
It was through multi-scale,
right?
unless it wasn't multi-scale.
That's the only thing. Like, it had to be multi-scale, right?
Is Hellborn here? That had to be multi-scale.
Let's get a quick calc out there. See if it's possible.
Well, yeah, you get a quick calc. I'm also gonna go comb through the chat to see if he posted his paste.
Oh, Mold Breaker! They're so right.
Oh yeah.
This is why we need Cake. None of us know
right?
the game.
No, yeah. That shit also kills regardless of Mold Breaker. I'm gonna let you know.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure.
That is kind of crazy. Also, you're not allowed to call it focus miss when we've seen more focus hits than fucking triple axle hits, so...
Yeah, even if it was Jolly at
Unlucky.
+1, oh, that's Outrage. So I don't think Dragonclaw was a clean.
Haxorus good, question mark?
Yeah, Dragonclaw wouldn't have been clean.
Dude,
So,
did you see
Moldbreaker did
Axel's
matter.
free Terra when you could just Terra bug first impression at like any time? That shit was insane.
Insane.
Anyway, see, I bring the good battles, even if I don't remember why I brought the good battles.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, 2 seconds to write a
Whatever,
note
man.
for yourself.
I'll write it down next time. All right, don't worry about it. Next week, I'll come with my fucking.
If you got a goldfish
Rolodex.
brain,
Well, you could even just when you submit them to art, just write something next to it.
No.
Just one word, even remind yourself.
Okay, well, my one word's gonna be funny, and then you guys are gonna be like,
Woo. Okay, well, up next, we got a Cutie Honorary versus Smarmy Narwhal battle, chosen by Evan. Any reason for this choice?
Yeah, I actually helped Smarmy prep a little bit for this battle and gave some suggestions. And it got pretty close, and I thought it was a good match.
Alright, well, we'll get into it.
I was asked specifically not to request this battle, and then my response was, I'm pretty sure Evan is gonna request this battle. And I was right.
Oh.
Anyway, welcome back to Triple Axel.
I love Triple Axel. Yippee! Do you know what I like more, though? Mega Horn.
I like seeing the weakness policy fall off of Rhyperior. Because that meant that set was cooking. That's the Joey special. I'm not quite sure why that happened.
I believe there was some calc mix-ups where Smarmy didn't think it could kill.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about letting low kicks die so early in the match when you could always just bring it back later to like first impression this thing. I know it didn't matter, it just died there. But like with Iron Crown and High Dragon still up, I probably would have tried to keep the low kicks healthy.
The amount of mons that get just fucking crushed in this match is insane.
It is. It's good.
Can you imagine if this was weakness policy?
Holy, would have been so good.
Oh, I see.
But is it the Salt Vest? I can't remember offhand.
No, it was a booster.
Oh right, it's fucking Quark Drive though. My bad.
Yep.
Bro, Quark Drive leaves my brain. I just assume it's on. Like in my head, it's just oh yeah, there it is. They get that the first time they switch in.
This double switch was bold.
I think it was good to bait the Psycho Boost, because this kind of forces it out.
No, I think it was good.
I don't know about this one, though.
Well...
I mean, it lived.
It did live. It did kill.
I guess, like, theoretically you're trying to keep Enamorous healthy to maybe pull something off later.
Yeah, but as you see, we have a Stellar Terra and not a Fairy Terra. The Fairy Terra would have been
I
possible,
did also
I think.
run this calculator. I ran the calculator. The Fairy Terra lives.
Unlucky.
But
yeah.
Another L from the Stellar community.
It would have been so cool though if the Stellar Terra hit the Deoxys after its Psychic Terra. That would have gone crazy.
That only matters on Stellar Blast, brother.
Yeah, on Terra Blast.
I'm saying, that's probably what you push.
Oh, okay, sure. We don't even know if it had it though.
It should have it as an Enamorous.
All right, let me rephrase it. If we're Stellar Terroring, are we really not bringing Stellar Burst?
Yeah, because it gives all of your stab a one-time, or every move you have a one-time boost.
Okay. Wouldn't be me. I'd be bringing Stellar Blast, but...
I mean, I'd probably always bring it on Enamorous.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you take Stellar in general if you're not Enamorous or Superior, or, like, you need something to just be able to be super flexible.
Yeah.
But, very good, a close battle, 20% 1-0.
I mean, yeah, it was 20% from just going either way.
One crit could have made the difference, one hit could have made the difference. Never know. Up next, we got Rando versus Zard.
I do know why I brought this one.
Is it because of Rando and Zard?
This is, well, yes, but, like, this is my top-ranked team versus my bottom-ranked team. And it does not end the way that I ranked them.
Okay. Well, we'll get into it. Oh, a para there would have went crazy.
So hard.
Would have been fucking awesome.
I almost lost it.
Losing the boots is not great when Rocks is always an option.
Hurricane's hitting confusions.
Once again, Hurricane, more hits than ice. Triple Axel.
What would you do if the Alolan Ninetales hit all 3 triple axles and killed something right here?
I would be just impressed, honestly. Like, what would I be able to say?
I'd be more impressed because I don't think it gets that move.
Well, yeah, and it would also do no fucking damage on it because it's like, isn't it attack stat just fucking awful?
It's pretty mediocre.
Also, I have not watched this battle yet, so this is a very interesting position to see ourselves in.
What the giga fucking boosted?
It lived.
Yeah.
All veils up, so or light screen.
Light screen, yeah.
Imagine if that kills though.
Also, unfortunately, Ninetales not the best mon to set up with.
No. We love parting shot, don't we, folks?
Like it's good to set up the like Aurora Veil, but setting up nasty plots, it's like not the most amazing mon to do it with. But we see the overheat.
Special Blaziken.
Overheat Blaziken, my beloved.
I just realized we're also all Rugrats names.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Yeah.
Don't we love para gamers?
We love getting paralyzed, don't we, folks?
I brought a little bit of a spoiler for next week because I don't think we'll probably highlight that battle. I brought Stun Sport today.
You sicken me.
I never clicked it, but it was there.
I wonder if Rando clicked the Shell Smash there if he had enough speed to outspeed the Blaziken after the +1.
I'd have to assume so.
I mean, we're parried.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd still assume so, though.
Would have to do the math.
We are here to set up.
Let's see.
Rando will set up.
Not getting full power here was nice.
There's a blizzard hit for those keeping track at home.
It's in snow, brother.
Yeah, I know it's in snow. That's the joke.
No, it isn't.
No.
So yeah,
have anything. We love getting parried, don't we?
After looking at the calc, the both of you guys said we at +5 speed or better to outspeed.
Interesting.
We got full power once. We're just waiting on that veil, huh? Full power twice. Yikes!
It's not a good look. It
is
not a good look.
All right, what if instead Para?
It is not a good look for the keep pair in the game camp.
Honestly, Zard's rocking that. Let's do para team.
He is bringing the para, which is funny considering P.E.K.K.A Run basically requires you to, poison people, but...
I wouldn't say required, but it's definitely...
not required, but that's kind of like the point.
Yeah, a large point of the...
Let me see it. Oh, there it is.
Finally removed #1 para placer in the world. It's Ray Lewis, baby!
It's motherfucking Ray Lewis. You're a fairy, though. Oh. Oh. What did we see? 5 full powers?
That's a hurricane hit.
Oh, Ivo says podcast this one. I'm glad we did.
Oh, there's a... Oh, para into a miss. Para...
Hurricanes now, though. But good thing we got para out.
And then that one crit.
And then that one
my god. What was that? 7 full paras?
Yeah.
Oh, random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really hate to see it in some cases. But not in Zard's. Alright, up next we got Ivo versus SJ. Any specific reasons you wanted to highlight this?
Yeah, 2 reasons. 1, I always love to highlight the first battle of the season. And 2, I talked a little bit of trash of how I don't know how Ivo's going to pilot this team when it's so different from the team he would normally draft for himself. And I wanted to highlight how he did this week.
Oh yeah.
Week 1, something new. Let's see how he does.
Let's get into it then.
Is the Dutch duel.
It is the Dutch duel.
How does the Dutch duel? This is an Eldrim draft. He was the drafter for Ivo. So he has a stake in every Ivo battle. No boost on the Moth is a little sad for the Moth.
Yeah. We love rough skin.
No Rocky helmet, though. Unusual for a Garchomp.
Come on, that's overkill now. Let's be real.
It's
do like
rocking
the rat.
rest.
We're busy resting.
Yup.
That is crazy. It's rest sleep talk?
Yup.
Wait, Fortress gets Pain Split?
Yup.
Yeah.
This is a fun match.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody use Pain Split on Fortress, to be honest with you.
Playing scales.
Get rid of those hazards. We don't need them. And they're back.
Welcome back, Hazards.
I missed you.
Hazards, my beloved.
Alright, we're
We're
quick.
in the sun. We got a Venusaur. You know what time it is.
We took Torkoal just for this Venusaur.
That's such a valid maneuver, to be honest.
No, pick any Protomon.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't have the luxury of a big Protomon. Roar on the Kamo. Also interesting.
Yeah. I feel like every Mon here is built in a very different way from how you would normally see them.
Very out-of-the-box thinking, and that's what we like to see.
That's why I think Ivo is definitely going to be someone to watch all season.
Well, the hazards are staying up as the Torkoal goes down.
Yep, and we're starting to stack up a little bit more here.
Solar Beam.
Yep.
Kaboom! Venusaur classic, really. Gets the drop, not the kill, but gets roared away.
Spike's not doing anything. Due to this thing being flying for zero reason.
That U-turn was a rough choice.
I mean, the Venusaur dies, right?
Yep. Just,
no, like, I mean, it
I'm
was, like,
saying
theoretic. Yeah.
The U-turn caused it so that the Zapdos had to come in and take more rocks. It sacked Venusaur right away versus later you could have had a point where you sacked it or kept it as
here.
differential.
Yeah, true.
Ooh, the Thunderbolt. Big damage.
Kaboom.
Yep. Alright, now's when the match begins.
Oh shit.
Proto defense because of the sun into the calm mind is so funny.
And now
And then
because
the
of the
booster energy
boost,
into the booster energy kicking in. Wait.
Because after it had a special defense boost from
Calm
Calm
Mind.
Mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swords Dance Greninja.
but
Yeah.
Hero watered, so it's not.
Gets hit with that star powered.
I mean, not that it would have mattered if the Sword Stance or whatever next attack it chose would have changed its type.
I don't think. I mean, was it even protein?
I was gonna say, is it not Battle Bond? If it was,
Oh, it probably could have been.
Because I would
Was it
assumed it was
like that?
Battle Bond or Torrent.
Yeah, probably right.
It was, in fact, Battle Bond.
Alright.
good night, sweet prince. Screamtail stocks up.
Screamtail on that, pretty much close to just a reverse sweep. But definitely came back from the brink. Love to see the Screamtail. And a good close 1-0 battle. Last but not least tonight, we got Starlot versus Armin. You want to share your thoughts on this battle?
Well, one of the reasons I picked it is because I don't know if I've seen a whole lot of Staraptor around.
The Calcs are back, baby.
But one thing I think is really funny about Starlot's team is he's got Heatran and then 4 Mons that don't give a fuck about ground moves.
He is avoiding the ground at all costs.
Funnily enough, the only mon here that's grounded is the bee.
Well, He ran too.
and Heat ran.
We already said that, like, that was the point, though. We're talking about monsters
Yeah.
that don't care about the ground.
Wait,
Yeah, it's Toxic Orb.
Toxic Orb, Lando T. Interesting choice.
Thought it was Glyphscore.
You still
Oh
might-
yeah, there was a Sunspore. That's right. That also made me go, that's crazy.
Yep.
That's on its OU set, or whatever, UU, whatever it is.
Still, I just think Sunspore's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is, because it's like, what, 75% accuracy or 70% accuracy?
Then we got the Shukaberry over here. We hate ground moves. Oh, the Kelks. The Kelks are in and doing damage.
We are calking.
Oh, the Kelks are not dying. They're staying in and doing more damage. Oh, they're going fast now to do damage.
Whoa!
We fucking double edge, baby. Let's go.
The Galaxy.
Oh, Terra Steel. Predicting either a dark or a bug move.
The Latios Classic. I mean, either of them, I guess.
Yeah, it really is pretty classic for both of them.
Here we go, we're setting up. The real question is, does Armin have anything left that can truly deal with this?
I think Superpower from Deoxys Speed might be able to, but it's...
Well, the question is, does he have... Did we already see that? Does he have it?
There we go. And the Stellar probably is what got there. Sandy Shock's
not being able to finish it off. Sandy Shock's picking up with the Earth Power.
Sandy Shock's going kind of crazy at the end here.
Good play by Armin not switching or clicking Volt Switch there. To just eat that burn instead of getting it on the Masquerada.
And now it's Buggo time.
And we do see the bug is bootsed.
Ooh, that doesn't do enough damage.
Buggo does click Buggo Blast. 1, 2, oh no!
No third hit, and third hit could have killed. But this does not do enough.
live.
Yep.
And
Very close
we're
battle.
Outta here.
It
Yeah,
was a
very good
close
battle, too.
If I had a nickel for every time a Deoxys Speed team was sub 20% with a victory on one Mon that featured a Stellar Terra by one of the people involved.
You'd have more nickels than you would think. Alright, well, that is our battles for the week. So, we are going to transition into our next look, and that is a new thing that we have developed this week. So I will get that up on the big screen. We'll move us up here for this.
I mean, it's mainly to stand in for the fact that we lost the ticker. For those of you that remember way back when,
Yep.
the little ticker battle final scores, you know.
So, we have
Just
it up on screen. You want to
Just something
explain
for
it?
everybody to see? I don't know. It's the full everybody's final scores, just to give you an idea for those battles that weren't featured.
Start with
You
the
know.
impressive 5 of this season.
We needed
I
it.
mean to say.
You got to start off week 1 strong.
Apparently you don't.
So
according to
true,
me.
brother. I felt that myself. That is so true.
Yeah, unfortunately, this season the podcast was destined to at least have one of us in the
In the negative
negative
score.
right off the bat after last season's immense performance from a few of us.
But yeah, we have League 1 results there. Any battles that stood out to you that we maybe didn't highlight in terms of score? Or anything you want to talk
KG
about?
Ryan Pro
Yep.
and Lukov v Zigludo.
Too big for
two
us.
great battles. Yeah.
We will go to League 2 then, and You can say anything you want about that as well.
we gotta keep watching for Zigludo's first League One win. Am I right, gamers?
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
we are. We're out here. You know what? I'm honestly gonna blame myself for that because he asked me to look over his team, and I was busy. I didn't have time.
You were too busy for him.
Aw.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even see the message until he already started the battle.
I want to highlight the Mike loss here. Mike believes that the podcast has in fact cursed him. It is still standing true for this season, so
Oh yeah, because we complimented him.
we
I
want to
put him pretty
extend.
mid, I think,
we
but-
want to extend our best wishes to Mike Champ going
Get
forward.
better soon.
Yeah, get better soon.
Have you ever seen the image where it's the like Hallmark card of the Fonz and it says "A, it's your birthday," but the birthday is crossed out and it just says "A, sorry you got stabbed." That's a classic image.
Well, we will look at League 3 now.
He's killed all the momentum.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Thanks, Evan.
Thanks,
Very
Evan.
cool.
Thanks, Evan. We will do another call out to go old Kimchi for not having a logo yet.
Oh shit!
Uh,
this guy hates no logo.
Drag them. Drag them.
Get on it, please. I'm begging you. Draw something in paint if you want.
Oh, you're fine.
We need some substance.
Did we talk about how L3 here doesn't have a single match under a 3-0?
Yeah,
True.
big.
They're all duplicates as well. It's 2 3-0s, 2 4-0s, and 2 6-0s.
A lot of big wins this week.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what happened, but what happened in the big gear matchup down there? Does
What did
anybody know?
happen? I don't remember. Let me go find that out really quick.
And
That
then
was-
big
That was the first one. That was Surrey and Button Gay.
big Eltram 6-0 after last season of him feeling a little bit down for that season. So hopefully Eltram's on the way back up.
Oh yeah, Hisui and
Yeah, it was-
Typhlosion kind of terra-fired and clicked Eruption a bunch, and then there was a lot of switching, and then it came back in and did it again.
Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, those were your results for the league. We will now get into the battles for next week. So starting off, we're gonna have League 1 battles up here. I'm gonna switch us back down here for these.
I'll say this. Art, how do you feel going into Raging?
I'm honestly, I have no idea what Raging's team is right now, so I can't tell you how I'm feeling going into it, as I just haven't had time to look. But Raging's always a good battler, so.
Bro, you're the water type. You win.
Oh yeah, water versus fire. Let's go,
But
baby.
unfortunately, you're a stage 1 evolution, and it's kind of like,
No.
So,
No.
I will say, once again, excited for Starlot Ivo, and we're always looking out for Zigludo to get his first L1 win.
I'm excited for the Arm and Lukov match.
That's going to be a good match.
I am gonna go hard, but you know I'm big on the Armin wagon this season, so you're probably gonna be hearing me say that a lot.
Now we look at League 2. I'm actually really excited for your match against Shader Velocity. Another rerun of last season. How do you feel about going into this one?
I don't know. I haven't really looked, but you know, it's Shader. It's gonna be. I gotta be ready for anything.
Or do you got to be
Correct me
ready
if
for
I'm-
the same thing?
Oh shit! So true. I don't think he has Dozo. So
Okay.
no.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but you pointed out a little fact earlier today, Velocity.
Oh
Or no-
yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah, nobody on the left side of the graphic will fight anyone on the right side of the graphic until week 7.
This is real for
Are we
all 3
6?
leagues. I noticed this little quirk with the scheduling is that the leagues are basically split into like divisions. So you're gonna fight everybody on the left. Everybody on the left is gonna fight everybody on the left, and everybody on the right is gonna fight everyone on the right before any crossover happens in all 3 leagues.
Do you think it was purposely set up that way, or do you think it was just
I don't
random?
know. It's probably something to do with how the like scheduling like gets generated or whatever.
So
I don't know.
I think
obviously.
what happened was a few seasons back, Smarmy said, I don't want to randomize everything twice, and they discussed putting in like a pseudo randomization where essentially your draft pick decides your matchup orders. So technically everything is randomized, but it's by draft. So like I think week 1, correct me if I'm wrong, we could double check this. Who is pick 1 in L1?
Uh,
Oh, you're gonna compare it to us?
Yeah, because you're pick 3 on pick 1.
Yeah.
So it was Raging and Rex. Did Raging fight Rex last week?
Yeah. He did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So essentially week 1, pick 1 will always fight pick 3.
Good to know.
Basically, the code has been cracked. Staff, you're gonna have to get a new encryption code for your scheduling. Hate to
I
break
mean,
it to you.
you don't have to.
It's so important in a round robin that it's totally you
Oh.
don't know who you're gonna fight.
All of the matches get shown at the beginning before drafting even starts anyways, so like...
Yeah, that does happen, so it really doesn't matter.
But the question is, has anyone used that to their advantage?
I don't think so. I don't think anyone is going to continue to use it either. Like,
I don't-
even after we've
it's a
talked
round
about
robin. It really doesn't matter. It's just it was a cool thing I noticed because when I was making the graphic, I didn't switch any of the sides, and I was like, oh, that's
That's neat.
Sorry,
That's
I
neat.
think that-
creepy.
Smurry, I think you're right about that. I think that's the discussion we had, was we just used like the sheets order. But I think Raging also just enters them into the sheet in draft order.
Which is fine.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We just thought it was interesting.
Any other matchups you want to point out before we go to League 3?
We got the chompy boys with Smarmy and
Oh yeah,
Zard.
they're both chomping in the same direction. They both got the
Yelling
same
over
face.
it. They're yelling over to the right.
I will say I'm very excited for me versus Firetra. I think that's going to be a pretty cool battle.
Oh yeah, I sure hope that one has some wacky moments in it.
Yeah.
Mhm,
It was actually, I don't think there was anything that wacky. Oh, you've never fought Zard. Oh, this would be awesome.
Well, that makes it even more exciting.
Yeah, Zard spawned in League 2 last season due to the takeover, so very interesting. Last but not least, though, we have League 3. Any exciting battles for you guys here?
I'm excited for Hunter versus Outrim. That should be a clown fest.
I'm kind of excited just every week now to see what Joey brings, because if there's not a Barry, it's not a Joey battle, and I think every Barry is exciting.
So true.
We have Lotus and Kimchi fighting. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, they are familiar with each other from other leagues, but I could be wrong, so that could be interesting. See what happens there.
Could be interesting.
I didn't realize that Kimchi played in other leagues.
Yes, I believe the other league,
That's
Carly.
the one that's the one I'm certain. I know Kimchi played in that
Yeah,
league. I'm
Kimchi
not
came from the other league that Carly's also playing in, so
Got you.
I don't know about Lotus though for sure.
Yo, Firetra, can we commission you for a logo for Kimchi?
You guys are insane.
Yeah.
I feel bad calling them a nerd every week.
Well, don't say the nerd part.
You have it on the graphic, brother.
Yeah, but I didn't make the nerd part. I just added the acronym so we knew who was who.
Yeah, but just slapping Chi on there does not help me in this situation.
What do you mean?
I
That's
don't.
That's their.
I know
acronym.
that's their like acronym, but the acronym does not help me identify a person.
Hey, look, if there was ever an acronym that help you identify a person, I think Chi for kimchi beef and kimchi's to meet you. It doesn't get much clearer than that, brother.
I don't know. It's not doing it for me. But anyways, that is all we have for the.
I got a logo.
Oh,
I got a logo.
you do?
What do you mean you got a logo?
I'm gonna put it in the podcast stuff chat.
Uh,
What do you mean you got a logo?
let's see what is Evan cooking here.
Okay.
Because they're kimchi's to meet you.
Yeah, this would be great to work with in the graphics. This is
Or just like make it a
awesome.
little bit smaller, maybe cut off some of the text on the bottom. I think it'll be fine.
Let's see. Let's show off the travesty that the Evan's got here. Here you go. This is Evan's suggestion for a logo.
I think we replace the Pepe rat in the middle with a Pokemon, and this is a fine logo.
Yeah. This is what we're cooking with.
Evan.
It's so funny. I love this image. Bro, I didn't even have to go to Google to get this thing. I just went to my files.
Bro, I had this on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't cook again. Don't cook again.
Oh, it's too late.
But anyways, that's all we got in terms of content for this week for the podcast. Do you guys have anything you want to say or talk about before we end?
Do your battles before the end of the week, because I don't have anything to put on the scoreboard for people that postpone, so...
Well, you can
Yippee.
put postpone.
Okay, yeah, Evan, I will think of something, thank you, but I would rather just not, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't either. And as someone who's now a part of battle scheduling, you know, go schedule your battles. So that way I don't have to worry about it and report you to the authorities, aka Mike.
Maybe you put like 6-6 just to say that they haven't battled yet. I don't know.
I'll figure something out.
I'm thinking like a red stamp that just says
Someone's gonna
postponed.
postpone at some point. Just put rain delay. I'll put a rain cloud on them.
Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking.
Because we're the news, get it?
I guess one last thing for me. Shout out to Pokemon Pocket. You know, everybody's been hyping that up since it released this week. If you're on it,
Oh, I've been playing a lot of that.
get grinding, get grinding, get grinding.
We're shouting out an official like Pokemon.
Oh,
name.
I mean, it's Pokemon news, you know.
Are we not supposed to be shouting? Dude, I thought like once
Oh,
we get into
yeah,
the
I
tournament-
just-
Well-
you make it sound like it's like a fan-made game
No,
by
but,
somebody in the league.
we were talking about if there was anything cool new Pokemon news that we might talk about on the podcast, you know?
You're right.
Do I spend like $290 for a postponed
No.
stock image?
No, don't do that. Anyways, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good night. We'll be back next week with a guest. We will be announcing it early with it being Cutie Yandere or Carly. So stay tuned for next week with her.
Yippee, yippee, yippee.
You guys have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.